Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. And today I'm just going to show you guys the deck that I used to get DLB Max this season in my free-to-play account. In my main account, I got to DLB Max with Gokis. So we did a second run using the DDD archetype because that's pretty much the only full deck that I own in this free-to-play account. And I started using the Ties That Binds. It wasn't being as successful for me, so we had to switch it up for a Valence variant. The problem is that my options were pretty limited, so obviously the core pieces of the deck are still there. You know, you have double Slime, double Night Owl, one Typhoon, and I'll go over why I went one Typhoon instead of triple Swirl Slime. Triple DDD, Dragon King, Pendragon. And then the spells are pretty standard. We have triple contract with the Gate. I do not own a third contract with the Swamp King, oddly enough, even though I have 3 Swirl Slime. So I had to throw in the one enemy controller as a tech. Again, the lack of techs in the deck made me have to go with a free-to-play option. For the traps, I did have one Fiendish Chain that I got from the selection box. Very lucky. And then triple Dark Contract with the Witch, which is kind of standard. Well, I don't know if the balance variant relies on contract with the Witch as much as it relies on treacherous and stuff like that, maybe even void trap hole. But because my options were limited, I actually went ahead and added a Fiend Griefing, and this card put in so much work. This is a really accessible card. I used 2 rare tickets on it. It's basically from I believe Bakura drops this card, but it says target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, then you can send one fiend type monster from your deck to the graveyard. So it's because of this card that I have the one Bice Typhoon, because it's really easy to get it to the graveyard, obviously using the Fiend Griefing, and then from then I can go into my second Beowulf. Also, this card is just such a good tech. It worked wonders against Shiranui because you can just shuffle their Spectral Swords back. Against Invoked, if they have their fire monster, you can send the fire, the Element Saber from the graveyard back to the deck, and then they're gonna be forced to go into another fusion, or use a different material, maybe something from the field. But the one deck that it put the most work against was Super Heavy Samurais. I ran up against quite a few Super Heavy Samurais during my climb, and this was just winning games, man. I was sending the gloves back. They thought they were safe. Fiend Griefing for game. Yeah, super good. I highly recommend this tech if you want to play the balance variant and you don't have a lot of strong traps. For the extra deck, I went down to one High King Alexander since we only have the double Night Owl. I really could have gotten rid of King Caesar for the second Beowulf, but I wanted to keep the King Caesar because it is easier to draw into your Swamp King since you're using balance, and it's just too good not to run it. For some people it feels as a kind of like a win more card, but for those non-targetable annoying cards, monsters really, that you have to out, it's very, very clutch. And obviously the one Genghis that hasn't changed, alongside one D-Arc, which is really good. And this is how I got the DLB Max. Let me show you guys the win streak. So I actually ranked down from 24. I got 3 very unlucky matchups, and I ranked down to 23, and then I went on an 8-game win streak. I believe 3 games gave me the rank up back to 24, and then we won the 5 in a row to get the DLB Max. I did have a couple of replays, and I'm very annoyed and disappointed in Konami that this hasn't been fixed, even though, mind you, in the issues notice, it says that it has been fixed. Well, Konami, it has not been fixed, so please address this. Yes, the replays are saving, but this is what happens now when you try to watch them. Okay, so good so far? Nope. It crashes, and then you come back to the replay home screen, which is really upsetting. Again, I wanted to show how I got the DLB max. Even though, you know, even if the gameplay was not amazing, it's at least something. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into PvP rank, because eventually I want to try to get King of Games with this variant of the DDD deck, just so you guys get to see, you know, some of the deck in action. If I lose, oh well, we still got the DLB max, so you know, I'm happy with that. And yeah, like I said, for my other main account, I did get it with Gokis using Ties That Bind. I'm experimenting with a few other Goki decks. But yeah, this week, expect a lot of streams from me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload quite a bit of videos, but I'm going to try to stream twice on YouTube at least this week, starting tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow night over here on YouTube. And then, you know, I'll stream 2 nights on YouTube, 2 nights on Twitch, something like that. I'm able to take a little bit of time off from work just because the way my contract is set up, I get 6 days off every year, and I never use them. So I have them all saved up, and if I don't use them, I just lose them. They don't roll over or anything like that. So I'm gonna use a couple days this week, and you know, hopefully we can get some King of Games climbs. If we make it to the weekend, we might do the KC tournament. But yeah, pretty good hand. I don't have contract with the gate to search and basically win the game right now, but I can at least Beowulf, and we'll be able to out this Red Eyes. I kind of don't want to set all my back row just because I might top deck a gate. So I'm going to save the enemy controller. Fiendish Chain and Contract with the Witch should be enough to keep me safe. I better not lose to Red Eyes, man. I was trying to use them the other day with Gokis, because I thought, hey, if you send the Goki from the, you know, from your spell and trap zone to negate an effect, it's still leaving the field, so you're gonna get a search. But Red Eyes is just so bad, so bad. All right, Club Hermes. How many dragons you got in there, my guy? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is a hefty. It's 1,000 per dragon? Is that what it is, or is it 500? It's 1,000 per dragon. Oh no, against 1,000 attack and 500 attack and defense. So we're actually going to Fiendish Chain that real quick, because that's going to be 33, 43. Yeah, that's too big. Yeah, that's too big. You are too big, sir. Yeah, by doing this, we keep it from getting equipped. Even though, you know, now he has 2 monsters on the field, having this guy not be able to attack at 4,300 is still pretty problematic. Beat down. Oh boy, you don't even have enough. Sick math, my guy. Sick math. Yeah, it's over, Kaiba. Oh, you're still gonna attack? Well then. Allow me to take an extra 1,000 Alright, well there you go. I mean, balance, giving you the Fiendish Chain is going to be obviously pretty good. But there you go. You get some gameplay, and it's not just me talking. That spicy platinum rank, level 7. And there's one more thing I want to ask you guys, and this is asking your opinion more than anything. So this DDD account, it's obviously free to play, but I have a ton of saved up resources. As you can see, I'm nearly maxed out in gems, and I have 9 sheets of unclaimed gems. Some of them are, you know, little amounts. They're like 5s and stuff. But then I have some 150s. I think I have the 200 from reaching DLB max. And then I have the big stack. Where's the big stack? I got 500 dead from the latest box. I have 1,000 for the tournament campaign. So I have a lot of resources. What deck? And just, you know, weird flex, but okay, I have all these as well that I haven't claimed because I don't want them to expire. If you don't know, if you get max gems and they stay in your box for a month, they will expire. So let me know what free-to-play deck I should build next. Keep in mind that even though it sounds like a lot of resources, for example, this would only get me like 3 mini boxes at best, maybe. So you know, I can't build a deck like Black Wings where I have to go into several boxes. But you know, maybe Shiranui. I thought about investing in the latest mini box because of Goki, but the problem is Gokis really need that Ballista squad, and that's another ultra rare from a different mini box. But I don't know, maybe there's a deck I haven't thought about. So if you guys have any suggestion, leave it in the comments alongside with why you think I should, you know, spend the gems on, and you know, we can keep using this account that I made, because I have put a lot of work, including you know, climbing up with DDs and whatnot. But that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And until next time.